friends, welcome back to Kimmy's Kitchen and more. I hope you guys are having a terrific Tuesday. It is Tuesday, so it is hashtag crockpot/casserole open collab. So this open collaboration is hosted by my wonderful friend Lois over at Life with Lois, and also myself, Kimmy, here at Kimmy's Kitchen and more. And I appreciate you joining me. I hope you enjoy what I have. I thought it was so funny. I had found this recipe and planned for it, and then I went to watch my bestie's video, and she did, we were just on the same accord because she also did a tater tot casserole. So while I was going to use tater tots, and it calls for tater tots for this recipe, I didn't have any tater tots here, but I did have these shredded hash browns. So I said, same thing, whatever, you know, I don't think it's going to make much of a difference. So it is called Chicken Bacon Ranch Potato Casserole. And I am using, I'm just using up the chicken that I have here. These chicken tenders were used for my, or these chicken tenderloins were used for my son's chicken tenders, and this is what's left. So I'm going to cut these up. There's 4 in there. There's skinless, boneless chicken tenderloin. You can use, oh, I got to show you guys something. So out on our patio, we have a homemade covering for a television that my husband had made last summer or 2 summers ago, and I did a video on that, so it's somewhere in my playlist. But a bird has decided to take up home in there, and as you can see, there are the precious babies. And in another video, I will show you guys, I have, my daughter had taken a picture. It's open enough to where you can just kind of stick a camera off to the side, not to bother them or anything, but just to stick it off to the side and take a quick pic. And she took one, and they all had their beaks open at the same time, and they were, you know, chirping and singing whatever. It's just so sweet. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys that real quick. So yeah, you can use chicken tenderloins, skinless, boneless chicken tenderloins, skinless, boneless chicken. It's your preference. I'm using tenderloins just because I'm using what I have, and I'm using what was already laid out. So use what you got, guys. And then you'll need some ranch seasoning, the powdered ranch seasoning, not the liquid. You'll need, sorry about that, guys. You'll need Colby Jack cheese, which I'm gonna go ahead and use up what I have here. And then when this is done, I'll use that. And I do have another pack with just a few slices in it that I'll use. And then you guys know I get this from the Dollar Tree. This is the Marcel's Modern Pantry. I use 2%. That's because that's what we use in our home. If you have whole milk, use whole milk. Sour cream, you'll need sour cream. You will need a can of cream of chicken soup, and you'll need 4 slices of bacon. So those are the ingredients. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ingredients is what you'll need. And you know what? If you don't have Colby Jack in your house and you don't want to run out, but you want to make this recipe, use cheddar. Use what you have. I mean, if you want to use mozzarella, use mozzarella. I don't think, you know, it's your own liking, your own preference, but the gist of it is your chicken bacon ranch, okay? And of course, you'll need your fiddlers for your actual casserole. And then potatoes doesn't matter either, guys. If you have canned potatoes and you want to cut them up and use them, or like I said, I'm using the shredded, or of course tater tots would be absolutely delicious, but I just wasn't going to run out and get more. So if you'll stay with me, I will start putting this together, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's all finished. So stay with me. So I am just going to start by taking 4 slices. That's all it calls for. If you have 3, then just use what you have. I always say just try to use what you have. And honestly, you know, if you have bacon bits, the real bacon bits, use those if that's all you have in your fridge or in your cabinet. I don't think it really is gonna affect it too much. As long as it's real bacon, I don't think it's gonna affect it too much. So I'm just using, these are half slices, so maybe I'll use 1 more. So we're gonna be cutting these down. So I'm gonna get that fried up. I'm gonna go ahead and get that started. And then wash my hands while this is frying up. And then I'm gonna go over and start chopping up the skinless, boneless chicken. So stay with me. Okay guys, so I'm about to cut up this skinless, boneless chicken tenderloins. And I did want to tell you guys, and I will put it in the description, but in case you want to write it down right now, I'll say it, take my time and say it. You'll need 4 slices of bacon that are cooked. You'll need 3 cups of chicken. You'll need 1/4 a cup of green onions. I forgot to get those out of the fridge, but I do have those. And then you'll need 5 cups of tater tots. So I'm just using the whole bag of the shredded potatoes. You'll need 1 10-ounce can of cream of chicken soup. I think this is 10.5. I think it's 10.5. Yeah, I'm sorry. 1 10.5-ounce cup of cream of chicken soup. 2 tablespoons of ranch seasoning. Like I said, I did find this at a Dollar Tree, but you can use whatever you've got at your local grocer. So 2 tablespoons of that. 1.5 cups of Colby Jack cheese. And like I said, if you have cheddar, use cheddar. 1/2 cup of milk and 1 cup of sour cream. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the chopping block and the knife for this to get cut up. I'm gonna grab the green onions out of the fridge and I'll be right back. Okay friends, so I have my casserole dish here. I'm gonna put my oven on 375 degrees because that's what you need to put it on. And you'll need to bake this for about, it says 30 minutes, but with the potatoes and everything, I'd say it's probably gonna be about 40. But just kind of keep an eye on it from the 30-minute mark on. And then I've got my big, oh goodness, Ruby, are you okay? I got my big mixing bowl. Oh dear. Uh-oh, you okay? Let me check on her. Okay, she's okay. Okay, so I got my big bowl. And in this bowl, once I get the chicken cut up, I'm gonna put the chicken, the cream of chicken soup, the ranch seasoning, the sour cream, the milk, and the shredded cheese. I'm gonna put them all in here and mix together, okay? I've already seasoned my casserole dish and I'm gonna go ahead and put my potatoes down in there now so that process is finished. And once I get all that mixed up and spread over top of these potatoes, if you're doing hash browns, you can do it on the bottom or the top. It's completely up to you how you'd like to do it. I prefer just to put my potatoes on the bottom, and then I'm gonna put the mix on the top and just kind of mix it through. Get my little kitchen knife here, break this up, break these potatoes up. And then of course, some cheese is gonna go in that mixture that I was just telling you about. But then you're gonna reserve a little cheese for the top of the casserole as well. And then there's onions. This is what I have left. So I'm just gonna use what I have left. I'm not gonna run out to the store for more green onions. I've got a red onion in there, but just because it's specifically called for the green spring onions, I'm just gonna use that. Okay, so that's in there. All right, now let me go ahead and get this chicken chopped up. Hold on 1 second. So I did want to let you guys know real quick, the bacon that we're cooking up, the bacon, you're gonna chop it up, of course, while the casserole is in the oven. And then you're gonna put your bacon crumbled up and your green onions on top. Once the casserole is completed out of the oven, right before you serve it, it'll have the bacon and the onions on it. But of course, before you pop it in the oven, put the additional cheese on top of the casserole. All right, and while my princess is doing that, cutting that up, I am gonna go ahead and get the mixture ready for the milk, sour cream, get it all poured in here. And then once she's done with that, then I'll put the chicken in as well and mix it all together.
When am I supposed to be chopping them like?
Huh?
When am I supposed to be chopping them like chunks?
Yeah, just small chunks.
Okay.
Let's see. Go ahead and get that in there. good, Ruby? Oh my goodness. Yes, it does. Chicken soup in. And let's see. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get everything else in here and I'll be right back. Okay, friends, so the chicken's all chopped up. I'm gonna throw it in here with the soup, cream of chicken soup. There we go. There's that. I'll rinse that. Get rid of that. And let's see. I've got my 2 tablespoons of the dry ranch. Put that in there. Got a 1/2 cup of milk. Put that in there. I am going to rinse this and put my cup of sour cream in there. There we go. Just kind of eyeballed it and threw it in there. Probably should have just threw it in the container. Oh well, it's all good. Okay, got that. And in just a second, I'm gonna chop up that cheese with my handy dandy little grater. I'm gonna get this mixed around thoroughly. There's a couple of small pieces of chicken, and Bella is frying that up for Ruby, along with an egg to give her a special little dinner treat for our little baby. Are you excited, Ruby? Oh my goodness, you're so excited. Okay. There's that. Now I'm going to grate the cheese. Okay, so the cheese is shredded. I just used what we have left. And I'm gonna mix it all in through there. And then go ahead, put it in with my potatoes. And that little crunch on top with the green onions and the bacon. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be so good. Okay, I'm gonna get this all mixed up and then I'm gonna pop it in the oven, so stay with me. Is it good, Ruby? Okay, friends, so that is what it looks like. It looks pretty delicious, but we gotta just really take it over the top and put this bacon on there. Oh my gosh. This looks so good, so good. Amazing. And I know it's gonna taste even better. And then for the green onions, and then I just chopped them up a little smaller so that it would kind of just fill the whole casserole. So see, you didn't need a whole bunch anyways. Use what you got, right? Use up what you have in the fridge and your pantries. Okay, friends, so that is what it looks like. I was gonna throw a little pepper on this, but no, maybe in a little bit. I just wanted to go ahead and take a bite. It looks absolutely scrumptious. So good. I want to get this, like, there's like the real brown cheese, you know, when it gets like not burnt, but like just crispy. So good. I love that. I love that with anything I make or anything I eat. I don't care if it's lasagna, if I'm doing like garlic bread, pizza, whatever. I love that extra crispy, brown crispy cheese. It is super hot. Ooh, that is so good, y'all. With that extra, with that bacon on top and that crispy onion. And all the Just all of it. It's seasoned great. It's perfect. I love it. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Go over and check out Lois and everyone else in this open collab. We'd love for you to join us and show us what you're cooking up in the kitchen. And until next time, bye y'all.